Hey, what's going on, guys? Right now we're going to do our last tutorial on leaflets. Right here we have our example map we created. Right now it's just got our zoom in on Lansing, Michigan. Here's our code that we've done together. What we're going to do is talk about how you can make your leaflet map a lot cooler and interactive for your users. One thing that a lot of people like to have on their website is a search bar at the top. So if you want to have like a ping at where your restaurant is, or where Chuck Norris is, and then you want to search at the top your address, you can get directions or from there to there. So I'll show you guys how to do that. If you go over to leafletjs.com and you click on their plugin tab, right here you'll see a ton of different plugins you can get to make your map way more interactive and do a lot of cool things. They got like a heat canvas, heat map to make your map show, like you can make it like a weather map, all kinds of different cool things. But if you scroll down here, this is a service providers and formats, plugins. We're going to look at the geocoding, the address lookup. And they have a bunch of different ones you can use. The one that I find simple, because this one comes with Google, OpenStreetMap, Bing, all kinds of different things. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. The one we're going to use though is Leaflet GeoSearch. And to do that, what you're going to need to do is go ahead and pull this from GitHub. The easiest way in Windows, you just hit download, and you can see right here it's going to download it to your web browser. Then you're going to want to open it up, and you have your folder here. You can take your folder, drag it to your desktop, do whatever you need to do with it. The next thing you need to do is open up your folder, and you're going to make sure your folder here is the source folder. You're going to make sure that you have your JavaScript files and your CSS files in the same folder as the one you're working on. So right here is the one I'm working on. So what I did is went ahead and dragged my JavaScript files into this folder and my CSS into this folder. So now I have all the files I need in the same folder, so it'll have access to it. Next thing you're going to need to do is go ahead and start writing some code. So right here is our example map now. So just like how we had to set up Leaflet into our code, we need to set up our new plugin with Leaflet. It's going to make the file a little bit bigger, but it's going to make it a lot cooler too. So some of the things we're going to need, go ahead and pull this up so you can see, is we're going to need to add some more script. So script source equals, first one we're going to need is this lcontrol geoscript. So wherever it's saved at, I have mine in the same folder, so I can just go ahead and copy this, paste it right over. Next one you're going to need is your CSS. So I'll go ahead and copy that one. Copy. We'll go ahead and do it just like this. Link. Remember, this is a style sheet, not a script. And then we can go ahead and paste that right in there. And the last one we're going to need is your choice of which type of search provider you're going to use. I'm going to go ahead and use OpenStreet because that's the one that comes with leaflets right here. So I just use it because I don't know, maybe I think it works better together. So we're going to go ahead and add our script source and put it right in there. Alright, so now we have all the stuff we need set up again. Now all we have to do is create our object for our source. So, and remember, you can link these because this is just different JavaScript files, and you could have all this in a separate file too. We're just going to keep writing in our same one to make it easy for us. So we go ahead and save it. Still looks the same. When you're on here too on GitHub, you can go ahead and look at different examples, and like if you want to use your OpenStreet one, they'll show you how to do it. This is wrong because this isn't the same path as the script you have. I just use this because that's in the same folder. They have this like this because they have their source code in a different folder. So remember, you want to have it wherever yours is on your computer. Right here, this is them creating a new object in their example. For OpenStreet, you can go to Google, Bing, whatever one you want to use, and we can just go ahead and create that new object. So they're just creating a new L-Control GeoSearch, and then they're writing the provider of who they're using it for. So we're using OpenStreet, and then they're going to add it to the map. So this is just going to add our search bar right to our map. So if we save it like this, go up here. Now we have a search bar. So if we want to find California, it took us to a zoom level 1. So we can change what type of zoom level we're at. But as you can see, it found California for us. Put a little pinger right on there. One other thing I can show you real quick is this is another cool application or plugin you can add. This is the 2-finger zoom one. Really easy. All you got to do, download the source like we did. This is all you got to add in, and you just put in 2-finger zoom equals true. So if someone's looking at your web page on their phone, they can use their 2-finger pinch to zoom in and out. Makes it a lot easier on the phone. Versus if you didn't have that on there and they tried to zoom on your map, it's just going to zoom in and out of your page. Now if you have this, they're going to be able to zoom in and out on your map. So that's another neat trick you can add on there. And like I said, if you go to Leaflet's website, they have a ton of different plugins that you can check out and read about more. If you have any other questions about the Leaflet program, go ahead and shoot me an email. Alright, talk to you guys later.